Hi guys, Steph here. What have we got for you today? Right, what we're going to do, just something slightly different today. Through all the videos that I do, obviously I get lots and lots of messages, lots of emails, lots of comments, etc. And what I'd like to do is just cover a few points that people have asked or have commented on. Now one of the questions that I get from customers and viewers is, Steph, where do you get all these lovely pens? You're so lucky. So let's answer that question for you. As of today, like today, or should I say yesterday, the beginning of the week, I sort of looked at my stock and I thought, right, my stock is getting quite rather low, so what I need to do is go out and actually find some pens, so go and do some pen hunting. So people ask me, where do you get all these pens from? Well, yes it is, and it isn't a simple answer. People say you're very lucky. Yes, I might be, but you have to make your own luck. The reason being is that I don't get paid for what I actually do. I do actually sort of on the videos actually say at the end, can you please support? That's optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but unfortunately the support I get off the viewers, well, I don't get it basically. I can count on literally on one hand the amount of the amount of the support that I actually get. There's one specific viewer who sends me a donation on a regular basis, which he'll know who he is, so thank you very much. There's others that send me some on an irregular basis, but again, thank you very much. Anybody that sent me some donation and has supported my channel, thank you very much. But unfortunately, as I say, literally I can count the number on one hand. So the support side of it, unfortunately, was not successful. I did it beginning of the year, and it's it wasn't as successful as I was hoping for. So I have to go out and buy pens with my own money. And again, it's difficult sometimes. This is, as I say, I don't get paid to do what I'm doing. It's a hobby. It's, I don't know, maybe a labour of love. I enjoy restoring pens. I enjoy showing the pens on the videos as well. So I have to go out. Sometimes I have to travel far and wide. And again, sort of answering the question, where do I get them from? I get them from, antique fairs, second-hand shops, antique shops. Sometimes I actually buy online. Sometimes I buy at auction. I go to international antique fairs. Basically, I travel a lot. It costs me money to travel, it costs me time, and it costs me effort to go out and try and find pens for you people, so I can actually review them for you people out there. Now, yes, what I do, I get these pens, I restore them, and yes, I will sell most of them. Selling them pens finances the work that I do, although, as I say, I do ask for a little help on most of my videos. Unfortunately, that's not forthcoming, so I have to go out and do it myself. So I digress, I warble on a little bit. Today or yesterday I said, right, I need to go out and find some stock. Today I went out, I went to an auction, I went to a town where there's a few antique shops, and basically it was quite a distance away, so again it cost me money, time and effort, and basically this is the fruit or the fruits of the day that I had today. So let's show you what I actually found today. In no particular order, there we go. First one, a Lamy All-Star fountain pen, quite a modern pen, but people do actually like these particular pens. Another one, more my style, an antique, or not an antique, a vintage pen. We've got an old, I think this is a Blackbird fountain pen that we found. We also found, and another thing about actually going out and finding these pens is that basically beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes you go out, you get a good haul, sometimes you get a bad haul, sometimes you have to buy the rubbish with the good stuff as well. And as in this particular pen here, this is the Eversharp fountain pen. You can see it looks complete, but the nib is missing, so we need to find the correct nib for that particular pen. The next one, nice and simply, some people will look at it, you'll recognise it. Nice and simply, a Parker 45. We found this Schaefer pen as well. Again, as we said, some of the pens, as you can see here, the nib is actually loose. In fact, the whole sort of feed is actually loose on this particular pen. In fact, what I actually did, if I can find it, yeah, there it is. I actually found two identical pens, lovely pens, but they need feeds to them. So there's two Schaefer pens there. We also found, well, there we go, a modern Waterman fountain pen. So although you people know that I'm actually not an antique, but a vintage pen sort of restorer, collector, etc. Again, you have to buy the modern stuff with the old stuff as well. So another one that we found, nice and simply, you'll recognise it, a Parker 51, jewel missing. Nice and simple. We can find a new jewel for that. That'll be restored. In fact, as I'm looking to my right, there's another Parker 51 there. Again, just needs restoration. So the next one we found, this is a Swan pen, as you can see. Unfortunately, when we unscrew it, there we go, the feed and the nib is missing, so you know we need to find parts for some of these pens. Now, one of the things as well, people ask me, oh, what do you do with the pens? Nice and simply, some of these pens, if I've actually reviewed a specific pen before on my channel, I will not review it again unless there's something different about it, or it's a beautiful example or whatever. I don't like to repeat reviews that I actually do. So most of these pens, if I've already reviewed it, you will not see a review. I will just simply put it up for sale. Some customers will inquire about a specific pen. I also sell on eBay as well. Incidentally, if you're going to ask me or send me a message to say, where do you sell them on eBay? Nice and simple, there you go. That's where I sell on eBay. Welcome to stay. So if you're interested in any other pens, go and have a look there. Once again, another question I get, people say to me, yeah, but Steph, your pens are actually expensive. No, they're not. The pens that I sell, most of them are actually restored, so you're getting a fully restored, fully working fountain pen. Or what you could do, I get a lot of people, they go out on eBay, they buy the same pen for not a great deal less that I sell the pens for. They find that the pen's got issues, it's got problems, it doesn't work. They send it to me, I charge them to actually have it restored, and then they receive a fully restored pen. And the daft thing about it, they could have gone straight on my site and in fact, in some cases, spent a little bit less to buy the pen fully restored in the first place. So that's another little question I get asked from people. Right, let's get back onto these pens. There you go, a pen which is more in my liking. I think this is a Parker Challenger. Once again, bits are missing, so we need to find parts. There we go. That's actually another modern fountain pen. That's another Lamy fountain pen. I'm not even too sure which model that one is, but again, there's people out there that enjoy these Lamy fountain pens. What have we got here? Oh, a nice Conway Stewart 55. Needs working on. It's got a lovely Joro nib. Now there's an example of a pen that will be restored. I'll restore it, new sack, etc. And yes, I will review that particular pen. And again, it will be available. We will look for a new home for this pen once it's finished. What else are we looking at here? Right, there we go, a Schaefer Targa. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see, it's actually got a crack on the section. But again, if we just get a new nib section, again, somebody will have a lovely pen. Talking about Schaefer Targas, there we go, a lovely gold-plated Schaefer Targa set in this lovely, it's actually what they term as a spiral pattern, and I believe the model number for this one is the 1013. So a lovely set. Again, we'll service it and hopefully somebody will enjoy it. What else have we got here? There we go, a nice little Waterman. It just needs a clean up, etc. I'm not too sure what the model is. It just says France at the back, Waterman's Paris, then France. Again, somebody will enjoy a lovely Waterman. A cross. Now, if I open the box here, a little bit difficult on this one. Says he. There we go. A modern cross fountain pen, but a lovely, gorgeous purple colour. It's a lovely colour. But a modern pen, but once again, there's people out there that like modern pens. Right, we've sort of left the best till sort of last. There we go. You'll recognise it by that logo to the top there. We've got a Mont Blanc Starwalker ballpoint pen, or is it a roller ball? Let's have a look inside. I think it's a rollerball refill, so a rollerball, so a Mont Blanc Starwalker. There we go, pop that to one side. We've also got a nice, I'm not even too sure if this is a set, to be quite honest with you, but what we've got is a lovely Mont Blanc. Again, is it a ballpoint or a rollerball? I'm not too sure, but the fountain pen there. There we go, let's show you the nib. Lovely Mont Blanc nib to the top there. Little ink view section in lovely condition. Maybe we'll actually, again, we'll service it, just clean this up. We will do a review on this one. Whether it'll keep, in fact, within all this particular, on some occasions as well, when I do find a job lot, occasionally there's one particular pen that I like to keep for myself in my own collection. There's nothing here that sort of turns me on, if you like. There's nothing that's sort of special to me personally. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll keep this 146 and that'll join my 149 Mont Blanc, but I'm not quite sure as yet, so it may even go to a new home. We may even sell it, but I think that one will be one that we will review once it's done. And I think last but not least, there we go, I think we've had sort of a bit of a Mont Blanc sort of day today. Comes in the case. If we open it up, I don't know if you people will recognise it. Again, it comes with a ballpoint, and the pen itself is a Mont Blanc. I think this is the 121. You can see it's got the sticker there, DM. Not too sure what that stands for at this particular time, but once again, lovely pen, lovely condition. The only problem being is the there's actually a section here, like an ink view section, that is actually missing on it. And there's actually, I believe there's like a little clutch as well for the cap, which we need to find the part for it. But once we've found the part, it's in actually working order as it is. Again, it'll make a lovely pen set for somebody. So again, once we've done that, we'll review it. And again, that'll be looking for a new home. So that's the Mont Blanc 121. So let's pop that down, and basically that's it for today. So I've had a busy day. I've travelled quite a distance. You can see, as I said, I found some nice pens in my opinion. There's some average pens. There's some pens that, you know, I call low-end pens, but somebody will enjoy all these pens. Once again, if I've done a review on a specific pen, I doubt I'll review it, so it'll just go straight for sale once I've restored it on my eBay site. But most of these are available. If you're interested, maybe get in touch for a change. There you go, that's where you can contact me. Oh, one thing I've actually forgot, inside one of the boxes was a bottle of Cross ink. Not only that, but there was a bottle of Mont Blanc, what is this? This is mystery black ink as well. So we got 2 bottles of inks as well. Whether I've used them or not is a different matter. So I hope this answers the question, Steph, where do I get all my pens from? As I say, I'm not lucky. I make my own luck. I have to go out and find them, and all these pens, I've actually paid for them out of my own money. So they need to be sold so that I can recoup some of the costs, so that I can go out and find more pens for you people out there, so I can review them for you people to enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoy them. But for now, from all these pens, at this point, I'm just simply going to say bye-bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the recent pen haul today, and if you possibly can, as I say in all the videos to the end, if you can support, please do. But for now, I'll just say bye-bye for now.